Yeah, that's like from my freshman year of high school. That was like 2004, 2005. He got suspended because they asked if he did it because that's who he is or because of the bet. And I bet him like $10. Chimps, which javelin are you playing?
Interceptor.
Alright, if you're playing the interceptor, I should probably play Storm so I can combo with you and give you the aura.
It says I'm sharing party audio.
Oh, okay. Can you hear Chimps? Lo? Oh, okay. Just so you can
What?
hear all the banter and he can reply to you because I'm pretty sure he can hear you in my mic. Yeah, yeah. They should let you join parties through your phone like Discord and shit.
Yeah. Why don't you play Apex at all anymore, son?
Chimps. Oh, here I can. I could add him through here.
My phone's dead.
Oh, you're a piece of shit. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna add Taylor then.
She's going to bed.
But I'm her favorite person. That's not you.
Chaz?
He's
Add you to. He keeps threatening to message you, and he's on a chat with Loke, another one of our friends. And anyway, Loke's wife is in the hospital because she's having her appendix removed in emergency surgery. You've already had one of those, right, babe?
no. She already had
Well,
it removed.
um, well, anyway, he was trying to add me to it so Loke could hear us both while he's in the hospital. And yeah, I don't. My phone's dead, so he was like, "Well, I'll add Taylor then."
See, unlike his other friends, we want to include her.
Unlike my other friends, what do you mean?
I don't know. Do you have any other friends?
Not that not last time I checked.
I'm waiting for you to ready up. And we're doing this on Grandmaster 1, just so you know.
That's fine. I'm currently changing my attachments. Hang on just a minute.
Hurry up, Chimpy. Yeah, I do. What is it? Like the sad thing is, I have the phone on the table, away from me, a good 2-3 feet away from me. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Like, I didn't think the microphone on this thing was that good.
Nerd.
You're a nerd, bitch. I hear you fucking typing away because you got the vibrate feedback.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Piece of shit. I hear you typing shit away. Need more fucking bug
I
spray.
might be a piece of shit, but at least I don't smell like shit.
No, you do.
Yeah, you're right.
And Taylor told me.
You're right, though. You're right.
Right now, before the boss loot drop upgrades and shit and the new loot buff they're going to try and do to this game, the most efficient grind right now is Tyrant Mines. And if you're going to be up for a while,
Always
Chimp,
waiting on the women.
always waiting on the women? Alright, look. You and your fucking Farrah Fawcett curls. Pulling a stoof. You ain't spoon enough to be making those comments. Is Taylor going to bed though? Because if she wants to get in on this broadcast and add funny commentary, I'd be down with that.
No, she's going to bed.
Boo.
Spoon's not here, someone has to do it.
Piece of shit.
Huh?
Low key. I have the text to speech feature added for the broadcast, so when he types out comments, the robot lady in my head tells me what he said. Can't say Cortana without getting fucking copyright striked. You almost ready to ready up, monkey boy?
Nearly. I'm just looking at, abilities.
If it's taking him this long to change his undies, must have some serious pepper tracks.
That's what I need. Serpent's Veil. How do I get Serpent's Veil?
Yes, I did,
Oh,
look.
close.
Were you enjoying my sim play, by the way? Howdy howdy oody doo.
Odie, 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 doo.
I want more macaroni. I want more cheese. I want more macaroni. More cheese.
Return the world. Return
Tell Emma I said go to bed and rest and heal. I hear Emma talking. I said tell Emma to go to bed so she can heal and rest.
Where do you craft weapons at? Can you craft weapons?
You can craft weapons. The way you craft weapons is there's challenge rankings for each weapon. So completing the first challenge ranking will give you green rarity. Second ranking will give you blue. Third will be purple. Fourth will be masterwork. And then I don't know if you can get a legendary version of it or not. I haven't cared enough to look. But you just complete challenges with that specific weapon, and you can keep crafting that weapon at that rarity to get the rolls and stats that you want.
You can get legendary crafting, but you have to actually get the weapon in its legendary form.
Oh, and then
you
do
have
the
to
challenges
use the
with that.
legendary. Yeah, you have to use that legendary.
Hopefully the two people we get matched with can fucking backpack us.
Why?
Because we're probably going to be straight butt cheeks.
Why? I did this on Grandmaster already. I did fine.
Did you do fine or did the team do fine?
No, the team sucked. I was actually dealing the most damage.
Ah, okay, cool. I've been playing Colossus this whole time. I got my first legendary on the Colossus.
Legendary or
Legendary.
Masterwork?
I have a legendary and like 3 masterworks on the Colossus. And if you're gonna be up and Loke's gonna be up, I'll stay the fuck up. I haven't pulled an all-nighter in a while. And then when you go to bed, I'm going back to Sims. Because you can suck my butt.
I tried that once. I wasn't into it.
You sure? You probably didn't do it right. You gotta wash the ass before you suck the ass.
Oh no, man. I turned the anus into an inside-out accordion. It was pretty bad.
You gave him a fucking pop socket. That's your problem right there. You were too forceful.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm glad I paid fucking $60 to...
Where the fuck is my shield? I have no shield.
Speaking of Corvus,
Hung Skywalker.
My shield just now regenerated.
Well, what's not normal is the scar activity in this region. We think this is where they're making the acid. Any idea how? I want you to find that out and put a stop to it.
Oh my god, Hung Skywalker's gonna carry us.
Is he?
Yes, he just two-shot that thing.
I got a light machine gun masterwork that'll do elemental combos when I reload.
Don't speak shaper, that's bad, right?
obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Oh, I just blew myself off of mine. One thing I don't like about this game is I feel like I'll have one loadout and I feel a lot tankier. And all of a sudden I change my loadout and I get like two-shot, and it's just so confusing. Or well, it's not even a loadout. Like one match I'll be okay, shit won't kill me, and then I'll do the same match again, and all of a sudden everything just melts me.
Oh, I dashed right into a mine.
See, I was able to take like, when I did this the last time on Grandmaster 1, I was able to take 4 or 5 of those mines before I died. This time, 2 mines, done.
When was the last
Enemies
time
are like-
you've done that? Because they rebalanced shit in the updates.
It was just a couple days ago. But it's like every time I play, it's like suddenly I'm not as tanky as I was last time I played. Or all of a sudden I'm super tanky.
That's a combination I could do without.
Like that right there. That mine just took out all of my shield and a quarter of my health.
Speaking of Corvus, patching in Sev.
Freelancer. Ready to do the javelin to the test?
But last time I played, one of those mines would only take out
What's
like
not normal is the scar activity in this region. We think
maybe
this is
half
where
my
they're
shield.
making the acid. Any idea how? I want you to find that out. Put a stop to it. Found the relic.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Damn.
You get melted too?
I kind of took a fucking sniper shot to the face.
Damn it, man.
That other interceptor didn't even bother trying to pick me up.
I can make my way back to you.
You want me to wait?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Oh my god. I think I just got hit by a basic enemy and just lost like all of my health. This is embarrassing. Oh, someone got you. Oh my fucking god.
Shit.
Dude, I just got shredded.
This is why I was playing the Colossus. Oh, we got a ranger. Nice. Do you need help? Or are you cool?
I'm fine. I just wish I was tanky like I was last time.
I got a decent light machine gun.
Keep looking for the glowy things.
Echoes.
Right. Those.
See, I like the idea of the interceptor, except I honestly, and I may be completely wrong here, but I really don't feel like mobility does much at all. Like, enemies tracking is so accurate, you can be sprinting and they'll still hit you.
Yeah, all the bullets in this game are hit scan.
So like, what does the high mobility squishiness do for you?
It allows you to get around the enemies and shit and do single target damage.
Energy levels are dropping. We're halfway there.
Sorry.
They need to change the bullets to project, like to bullet. You know what I'm talking about? Where instead of, god damn, dude, I just got ripped apart.
I can hear you. What's up? What, for doing Grandmaster? No, you get better loot. Grandmaster 1 opens the entire loot table to you. Run, chimp. I'm ulting. Fuck this.
Dude, I just must be trash, cause like, fuck.
The recommended gear score is 425, and you were 431. Like, you're just on the cusp.
I'm 460. I'm like right there with you.
Oh. There we go, we got some good elemental combos.
It's really frustrating to me though. Don't even get me started with the fucking exploding bugs. They one-shot me.
Okay, he did drop off the other echoes.
See, I think the fact that I get one-shot by the
Good work, freelancer.
exploding bugs, I think that's stupid. They not only do they one-shot me, but their acid. They blow up and they deal damage on explosion, and then they leave an acid trail. So like, what's the point of the acid trail? This explosion's so powerful, it just kills me.
True. I'm down again.
Sure, babe. Real talk though, I just got shot twice by a normal NPC. 3/4 of my health, and all my shield. I'm doing a lot of griping, but I just don't feel like... Man, I do... Maybe I'm not being fair, but I don't feel like the game's as refined as it should be.
It's not. What's up, Loke?
Like, fuck, man.
Alright. Oh, you know where I'm at.
Loke's getting off.
He's getting out of the Facebook call. He's gonna try and sleep.
So, there's a sniper that I cannot get to because I don't have the necessary equipment to fight him. Because my fucking level... my masterwork, what is it? Masterwork, like, 50 scout rifle, legendary scout rifle, does 48 damage a shot. So that's a thing.
Should I respawn?
Yeah, that's too late.
Do you want me to go Colossus?
Nah, man, it's fine. It won't matter. It's not going to change my experience. It's just... I feel like the guns are underwhelming way too often. Power levels don't mean shit.
Right now, the way the game is before the launch, you don't want to have your support item on, and if you don't have a legendary or masterwork, don't bother equipping it. As stupid as it is, that's where the game is right now.
I mean, my abilities synergize decently, but it doesn't matter because like right now I'm using a masterwork like frost throwing glaive and a detonating strike ability, which neither are good for what we're doing. Well, actually the glaive is just underwhelming. That's the thing. The glaive is extremely underwhelming.
Fuck me. Well, the basic rotation is you want to use your guns to whittle away the shield, and then pop a primer on the enemy, then hit them with a detonator, and then top them off with your gun until your abilities come back. I don't know if you can pick me up. Ballsy, ballsy, ballsy.
There's something I can do. Fucking interceptor my way into the echoes.
Scar reinforcements.
And right now the bosses don't drop good loot, only the treasure chests do. You might get lucky with RNG.
The last time I killed this boss, it did drop me. That's how I got me one of my masterworks, but. Anyway, why don't you like playing Apex?
I'm not a fan of battle royales. I don't like them specifically because there's no real sense of progression. I have nothing to show for 100 hours in the game. That's why I like looter shooters and RPGs, because, like, yeah, I got some shit that I worked for, and it took effort to get it. If I get a legendary for my fucking storm, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Relic silence. Think work?
I got a masterwork.
What was that?
Yeah, all I got was epics.
Of course it did. Hate to say it, but that thing is probably what's producing the eggs. If we don't get rid of
I think I got
source,
two.
the scars will come back and keep making weapons. Bang. Find me a way underground.
Already done.
Why did I follow this guy?
Because you fly around and hit the waterfalls over here, and they cool you off.
No, it's not that. I followed this rando guy, and he's not going the right way. He was heading towards, like, the beginning.
Yeah, I have a 7-Eleven too, right around the corner, so if need be, I'm gonna run over there and get some fucking monsters and shit myself. That's my old 7-Eleven I used to work at.
Oh, fuck me.
Just ignore them, keep it going.
There. That door should lead
And there I
underground.
go.
Why is there a door to a
Do you need help?
To keep something out?
I need a revive. I got blown up.
Are they stopping to get you?
Yeah.
big bad clothes
Alright.
agents, not a fan of
I'll push forward and make y'all teleport.
No profits, their likability isn't up for debate.
Oh my god, did I just hit a spider web and overheat?
Yeah. I wish there was more underwater segments, because, like, this is wasted. This is actually a good feature and beautiful.
I never get to it because I always get teleported.
That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want that omelet.
Oh yeah, I hate this part.
Where is that?
Another
This is why I love using the fucking Colossus here. Because I have 300% melee on my shield while dashing.
And silence the relic.
I find this part very boring, personally.
It is.
What? Like after you get the relic silenced, it's like, all right, now stand here and destroy some electric balls, and oh, look at that, you've completed the mission, or you've completed this portion of the mission. Oh my god, yeah, that was difficult.
I have a Masterwork shotgun, and it takes so many shots to kill things.
Heads
Yeah, I
up,
feel you,
stars
man.
incoming.
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to blow.
Half this shit doesn't make sense to me. The loot system just doesn't make sense. like, I mean, it's pretty straightforward on like what the idea of it is. You know, you get gear to get more powerful gear, but the more powerful gear isn't generally even better than the lower level gear.
They're gonna rework that because right now you just want to equip the highest scored pieces of equipment that you have, and that's it, and not have anything equipped to your support slot for whatever reason. I get down right as I touch the fucking platform.
Sorry, why is it you want to equip your support slot?
For whatever reason, it ups your overall DPS. There's a mathematical explanation to it, but I didn't bother to listen to that.
Where's the last 2 relics?
Almost done.
If it's not showing up on the map, that means it's in somebody's possession. Oh, it showed me on top of the platform. I was underneath of it.
Someone has the last one. I don't know who it is.
I'm gonna have to ult to kill this thing.
What? What are you gonna have to ult to kill?
The heavy armored dude. Of course, I have no ammo left in my... Amulet of Winter's Fury. I forgot I have that.
Hey, door's still closed and there's notes everywhere.
Give it a minute. It should work itself out.
Should.
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
Yeah, this part right here. This part takes way too long.
We all need to be standing on it to make it go fast.
Yeah, but even if all 4 people stand up here, it still takes for fucking ever.
Freelancer, stay on the platform.
What are these idiots doing?
They're shooting the things.
You ever played Dead Space?
Yes.
Which ones?
The first one and the second one.
The third one, multiplayer.
Third one's also shit.
It's not bad. It's not as good as the first or the second, but it's really not that bad.
It's just like Mass Effect. EA got their grubby little hands in it. Fucking ruined it.
No, it really wasn't that bad. Like, I beat it. I don't know, I felt like it, like I said, it wasn't as scary as the first 2. It was more of an action shooter. But, it had the story wasn't bad. It had a good little twist at the end. I felt like the expansion should have been an extension of the main game. I don't feel like it should have been an expansion, but it wasn't bad either. What do you, out of curiosity, why do you think it sucks, besides the EA thing?
I just wasn't that invested in it. I
Did you play it?
a little bit. I think I put maybe like 4 or 5 hours into it.
I think my biggest issue with it was that they made all the ammo universal. That bothered me.
I don't think our friend like that. Too bad. I'm just getting started.
Woo! Masterwork. Yeah, I mean, other than the,
I got another one. Holy shit.
It'll stay that way.
This is the best run I've had. You're good luck.
I generally am.
I need to take you to the bar with me so I can go get a good girl.
Don't do that. I'm also good luck to myself.
Hey, that's fine. You can tell him, hey, look, I got a girlfriend, but he don't.
And I'm also an idiot when I get drunk.
Bet. I'm an idiot in general.
It's pretty dark in here.
Throw down a flare. It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything. Back into the deep. Oh, that's just wrong.
Remember? It's only a scorpion. But bigger.
A lot bigger. Not helping.
I have no health. I have the
Okay,
ult.
ammo.
Oh wait, I have it. I have health. Bet.
I don't have acid this round. Acid is makes this fight really easy.
Acid's the best fucking status ability right now.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the mission briefing. Even Clovis doesn't know everything.
Yeah, ice feels really underwhelming. Fire doesn't seem bad, but
On the bugs, it's good.
oh my god, I just got one shot.
Fuck me.
You too?
I'm used to being the Colossus. The Colossus fucking armor, all of its units give it like fucking 3,000 fucking armor and health apiece. It has no shields.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous that, like, just because I have shields, I have no damage whatsoever. I have no, like, tankability whatsoever. I will say this though, the Interceptor has an ability called Detonating Strike, and it is so much better than it sounds.
Oh, I know. I use it.
The UI for it made me really not want to use it, and then I gave it a shot, and I was like,
I'm ulting, by the way.
here.
I'm shooting this thing for 3,000 with this machine gun.
Yeah, I just put a damage increase on it.
Even the way it dies.
Oh, another masterwork. I don't know. Maybe that update went through.
I'm gonna go with 8.
One for each of the targets.
I really don't want the fucking Storm to become my best javelin.
Please.
I got 650 coin for completing that. Bet. I did spend $20 on this game for cosmetics, I won't lie.
Really?
Yeah.
What cosmetic?
The armor set I'm wearing on the Storm right now. You'll see it at the expedition screen.
Yeah. So you put the N7 on it.
Of course I did. Represent.
I really like the Interceptor's Legion of Dawn armor set, the like Founders Edition. So it's like I really like it on the Interceptor. I finally hit tier 3 with the Arcanist, so that's cool.
Let's see, I got a Masterwork, Ice Shard, upgraded Frost Shards, Fire, Stream of Target Seeking Ice Shards, Winter Boost by freezing. Winter's Boost, after freezing an enemy, increases L1 slot damage by 125% for 20 seconds. 8% speed on my L1, pistol ammo is 13%, ammo 33% drop rate, and my L1 has a 30% increase to speed on top of the 8, so I have 38. So I have 38 increased speed on my L1 ability. And then it also gets its damage boosted by that, so I'm definitely going to use those.
So I've got...
Masterwork,
one that...
Black Ice. Upgraded Glacial Spear. Combo chain effect. Defeating an enemy freezes others nearby. L1 has another 25% speed increase. Ammo is another 20% drop rate. Gear is 25% damage. Alright. So I have all ice so far. Winter's Wrath. Upgraded Ice Storm. Detonates a series of icy explosions on the target. Defeating an enemy from above refills charges. Can occur every 10 seconds. The gear has another 13% increase speed. Okay. I have all ice masterworks all around right now.
Dude. Listen to this. It's a masterwork. It's called Viper's Bite. It's a poison masterwork. Awesome. So anyway, upgraded Venom Spray. Sprays a cone of acid. Hitting an enemy adds 700% ultimate charge.
Nice.
What?
Also, get this. I got Mark of Clarity. Increases elemental damage resistance by 35%. Clearing a status restores 20% armor. Occurs every 5 seconds. And then it has a javelin increase of ice. 15% effect up. So I just basically became a nothing but ice user right now.
Well, don't snort too much ice.
Alright, that's done. Marksman rifle, ammo, ice inscription. I'm going to need that. Marksman, ice blast. Alright, I'm just going to leave and go to fucking Forge and just do all the deleting there. I literally just got nothing but ice masterworks for everything. Every ability slot is a masterwork now, and it's all ice. And I have a Winter's Grasp amulet on for my component that ups all of my ice in the first place. So
I only have one masterwork that I'm really craving right now, and it's the Toxic Grenade masterwork. And then if I can get that.
And Chimps, I'm sorry if you're fucking aggravated with me because I got all this shit. This is.
I don't care. I got three.
Like, I didn't want the Storm to become my best one.
No, it's not a big deal. And anyway, I got 3 masterworks, and they weren't bad. I got Phantom Strike, which I think is a trash ability for the fucking Interceptor, but whatever.
Alright, this is a primer, so I want that.
I don't understand the assault system. No, it's the one that I don't understand. It's the strike system. It's Wraith Strike. I don't understand Wraith Strike. I don't understand what the usefulness is. I don't understand, like, yeah, I don't get it. Don't get Wraith Strike. Interceptor protects a ghost of itself that can warp up to 3 targets, but, like, sure, I deal 2,828 damage with 3 targets. It doesn't detonate anything. It doesn't prime anything. Like, what's the good of it? I'm so confused. I think Venom Bomb is my favorite assault system. I need to get the, that's really all I need to get. Venom Bomb is my fucking legendary. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of reading shit too.
You break 500?
Yeah, I'm 555 right now.
Yeah, 492. Alright. Ready for another mission?
Hold on, I'm swapping everything around.
Oh, and they nerfed the the Heart of Rage mission.
What was the Heart of Rage?
It was the one that had the two bosses. You had to fight like an ancient Ash Titan for one, and then the other one was oh wow. Where's the aqueduct?
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Do you know where the aqueduct is in Fort Tarsus?
Not entirely sure why.
I just turned it into a habitable area, but I don't know where it's at. Like I just hit Arcanist level 3, and it said it was like the aqueduct has become a habitable area, and yeah, I'd like to know where that aqueduct is.
And I really feel like they need a better art designer designing these vinyls and decals.
Yeah, man, what the fuck are those?
That's why I have the
Hello.
N7 ones, because it's the most normal looking and most practical one.
Yeah, some of them, actually the most of them, look like absolutely silly.
All of them. I'm lucky I got the fucking N7 one for free.
Why'd you get it for free?
Probably because I had Andromeda save data on the console.
Pretty sure I have Andromeda saved data.
A completed story mode.
I didn't complete it all the way.
I have like 9 completed fucking stories on that already. Alright, let's check the shop out and see if there's anything new.
Good timing. We just got some excellent new stuff. We probably have the best products in the port.
What the fuck's the aqueduct? That's the bar.
Yeah, they're going to have a couple of quality of life upgrades. I think there's going to be no more loading screens when you go into the forge now. And all of your stats and everything, I believe, are going to be floating next to your javelin when you walk up to it. Alright, let's see. Does the map give you the names of the area? Because you can hit the touchpad and drag it around.
No. No, that's not
Is the aqueduct the bar?
No, because that's habitable already. It's supposedly some new area that just became habitable because I reached rank 3 with the Arcanist.
Oh, when you reach a higher rank with the people, it just changes the graphics in the area, so it doesn't look like it's run down anymore. It looks like it's like an actual place.
No, it legit stated like it basically said there's a new area. Whoa. Where is that? I want to get down there.
I have level 3 with the Arcanist as well.
Yeah, when you completed it, it said it basically said you unlocked a new area. It was like, oh, the aqueducts have become habitable.
Thank you. For what? For stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
So? Mine.
Or
No, did you? Where?
I'm surprised this game hasn't lost all of its player base with how big of a fucking flop it's been.
It's actually been the top seller, believe it or not. They had the sales data come in, and it's been performing very well.
Game based off of, they did the exact same thing as No Man's Sky. They advertised one thing and it came out completely fucking different.
Well, their excuse is they're able to do that because it's a live service game.
Yeah, I know, and that's a stupid excuse, and it shouldn't be acceptable.
I
Like,
agree with
fucking
you.
retarded. If you're gonna do a live service game, then I should have to pay for a live service game. Meaning, I pay for what you're giving me, and then I'll keep paying as you give me more, or something. Something to that extent. Don't charge me full price for a game that's broke.
No, I agree with you. I agree with your sentiment. In all honesty, this probably should have been a single-player game. Because the story just feels so rushed and mixed and out of place.
The whole thing is just fucking frustrating. I'm only the sad part is the only reason I'm playing it is because I spent
Talking about the harder age?
$75 on it. The only reason I'm playing it.
Hey, with me spending $20 on this game, I now did too.
Fuck, man. I think I may have told you, maybe not. I straight up, I wanted to get a refund, and I was looking into it. They offered refunds for a brief amount of time. This is one of like only 3 games that PlayStation's issued refunds for.
Right.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this, No Man's Sky, and I don't remember what the other one is. The only games PlayStation's ever offered refunds for. Actually, 90% of the time, PlayStation will deny refunds. Dude, what is the point of...
The best thing I can say is to Google it or look up a YouTube video, which is aggravating. You shouldn't have to do that
What? Wait, what?
to find the aqueduct.
Oh, I gave up. I don't care. Oh, do I have that level 1 fucking hammerhead? You know, for the longest time, they probably fixed it by now.
No, they did.
The level... Okay, yeah, the level 1 defender was dealing more damage than any other weapon in the game.
Yeah, yeah. Everything was taken like 6 shots with every other gun, and that gun was taking them out in like 4 shots.
Yeah. I wish I'd gotten in on that gravy train.
Same here. All right, I'll play Storm again since I got all those masterworks for it.
Yeah, this power level 46 Light of the Legion is trash. An epic marksman rifle does significantly more damage. And I get it, it's a paid legendary, but don't post it as a 46 power fucking weapon. That's stupid.
You got paid legendary weapons with the Legion pack?
Yeah, it gives you 2. It gives you Light of the Legion and then a legendary strike system for the Ranger.
Oh shit.
But the weapon, I mean the ability on the weapon is good, but the weapon itself is garbage. It's 62 damage. The ability though is emptying the magazine recharges shields. That's pretty good. But the stats on the gun are desired.
I don't get it.
Once
You know,
again-
those weapons are kind of good to get you through the story and shit, but once you hit endgame, it's trash.
Nah, man. I mean, there was even a point where, like, halfway, I don't know, maybe level 19, even though it was power level 46, I was finding level weapons with, like, power level 20 with, like, 120 more damage per bullet. Like, fucking, like, what? Don't label it as a... Why would you label it such a high level weapon if it's such a piece of shit? So check this out, right? So
If you
Legion, 62 damage. That's a level 46 power level. And then I've got a level 1 Scout common marksman rifle, 36 damage. It has less than half or less than double the damage of a level 1 weapon.
If you want to try the cheese method right now, you can unequip your support gear. To unequip things, you make a new loadout. Instead of doing the default, you go to a new loadout and you have it reset the default. All the default items they equip on you do not count towards your gear score total right now. So what you do is you do that new loadout, equip only legendaries and masterworks. Even if you're missing stuff, don't bother equipping them. And it should up your DPS, and you should be able to melee things to death. And considering you're the Interceptor, that's right up your fucking alley, because you can literally go into Grandmaster 1 with only things, legendary and masterwork, and just melee things to death. It should take like 5 hits to kill shit, maybe less.
Hang on, I'll have you walk me through that. Give me a sec. I'm almost maxed out on my items, so I'm deleting shit.
Okay. Yeah, that new update, they're planning to fix it because the game will calculate your rating and your damage based upon your overall gear score. So if you only have your highest items equipped, it'll max out your damage. And then with the update, they're going to calculate your damage and everything and gear score off of how many slots you have unlocked. So there's probably going to be a way to cheese that as well. And to me, right now, this game is being ran by a skeleton crew. You know, they don't have the full amount of people dedicated to this game as they should. They're not play testing the game, considering they put out a community PSA to have people report bugs and everything, and basically, you know, quality test the game for them instead of doing it with their own testers. Like, they should have the final build ready a week prior to release, and then have their testers playing it to tell them what's wrong with it. And they're able to update the game server side without us having to download anything. And you should be able to hot fix and patch things as the testers are finding it. Considering it's so easy to update the game for us with no update required, it should be even easier for them to fucking fix shit when the testers find stuff.
Right. The game's giving me like nothing but whirlwind sniper rifles.
Mm-hmm. If you want to get a particular item, craft a low-level version of it and go into the fight with it, and it'll give you drops based upon what you have equipped. From what I've noticed. Someone's status earlier. Just to be clear, Ant-Man will not be crawling into Thanos' asshole and then expand in Avengers Endgame.
Did that happen in the comics?
What is it?
Did that happen in the comics?
I don't know. That's everyone's conclusion, because that's what would basically end Thanos. Is just someone expanding in his asshole and murdering him because of the expansion. Someone's satire status. I'm shocked to learn that rich people bribe colleges. I hope they don't start bribing politicians too.
What the fuck? They would never do that. That would make the system corrupt and not work.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what's happening right now.
No, that wouldn't make any sense, because then we wouldn't be in a perfect world.
I love this Mother's Day card. Mom, thank you for not swallowing me. Happy Mother's Day.
What the fuck? Why is it so much faster to salvage things in the actual, like, arsenal versus in the vault? I went to go salvage shit in the vault, and it was like fucking taking years. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to the arsenal. And now it's like taking 2 seconds to dismantle shit. Whatever. A fuck are you, game? A fuck are you? A fuck are me? A fuck are you?
This fucking Packy needs to pay for an exterminator.
What's up?
Where I'm living, I got bugs.
Because I keep telling you, you're not a bug.
I know I'm not. I'm a burden. There's a difference.
At least be politically correct. You're a burden on society. You can't be vague. Leave room for interpretation. Like, you might be a burden on your couch, or your cat, or your goldfish. It's not accurate.
I love my one friend. My one friend, she's a model, a cosplayer, and she's significantly attractive. But she's always putting statuses out talking about how people don't read her profile and they don't respect that she's married, and they still send her dick pics, and they still say, oh, you know, I could, you know, if you let me fuck you, I can make you want a guy, or I can prove that, you know, you like dick or whatever, and all this other shit. And it's usually Middle Eastern people that are fucking messaging her saying these things, and she's just so shocked that, you know, let alone other people, but those people still, it's like their English isn't good. They see a hot woman, they message you in hopes of trying to fuck you or get photos from you or whatever. And she's just constantly ranting and raving that she hates people that do that. Like, she has a fucking novel right here. She's like, her and her wife recently reactivated their old My Yearbook accounts. That was a dating site that's now been rebranded as Meet Me. And you can pick 5 categories and find people in the area that have those some categories and similar with you. Like, you could search specifically for people who have all 5 categories that you check that you like. So, like, for example, you know, you could do...
Well, I know what it is.
Oh, okay. So, you know, you could set that up and do it. And they're trying to find friends on this dating app, and this dating app was bad. It was like Tinder before Tinder came out. Like, you would have to uncheck to not receive free syphilis from this site. It was just that bad. And the site's full of bots and shit now, so, you know, that doesn't help. But she's always ranting and raving how people are disrespectful and don't respect her or her wife or their relationship, or because she posts scantily clad photos and lewd content that, you know, she's a whore and she wants dick and everything.
You're on Tinder. Like, you're on Tinder 3.0. Like, you can't. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, oh, you're asking for it, but you're asking for it at that point.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
Let's see. They would give it a try since they're completely new to the area and want to get to know the community. We had actually met some decent people on that site a few years ago. I did not really realize that it's apparently primarily used for a hookup site now. Well, it's always been used for a hookup site. And
Yes.
seeing as you can choose if you're there for chatting, dating, or friends, we obviously chose friends. I decided to check my messages today. Right, this dude messaged me, told me he needed a roommate because he couldn't afford all his rent. I explained to him, like my profile says, my wife and I just bought our first house and we're new to the area, and we wished him luck. Good luck in finding someone to help him out, and that maybe Craigslist would be of use to him if he was looking for a roommate. His response, she has photos and shit. I can't make this shit up. I sent him a picture of me holding my marriage certificate, and he completely changed and begged for me to forgive him. One way to get my automatic dislike is by calling me a liar. I hate liars with a passion. Lying to me is one of the biggest sins a person could take part in. So when someone tells me I'm lying about multiple large events in my life, it sets me off. I hate being called a liar and will provide proof till the cows come home. So we learned our lesson about My Yearbook /Meet Me, and for the record, Sherry and I are legally married with a legal marriage certificate, and we did in fact buy a house last year. P.S. I do not actually give out my phone number to anyone. I was just using it as an example as things he could have done other than attack me. I wouldn't be his roommate. Throws Mike across the room. And it's just like, she's always making rants and posts and raves and just being aggravated at the male gender in general. And she wasn't a lesbian always, you know, and I haven't made it a fact to point this out to people, but I had fucked her at one point. She wanted dick at one point. But her and her now wife were dating other people at one point, and she, for whatever reason, really wanted to fuck me at one point, and my ex that I was dating at the time thought she was very pretty and cute, and she was bi, so she became friendsy with her and had her dress up and come over and hang out for her reasons, and she was going through me to get what she wanted from her. And then what wound up happening was she just blatantly just said out loud, I haven't sucked dick in a while, and I really want to. And then my ex, who didn't like giving head, said, yeah, well, you can suck his because I'm not going to. And then I got yoked upstairs. And believe it or not, I'm not a person who's just going to go along with shit. I don't like surprises. I don't like things being done without my knowing. And I wasn't very appreciative of it. I'm sitting there going, no, I'm not going to fucking do it. No one fucking talked to me about it beforehand. And I don't like fucking surprises. But she goes on rants and raves about this kind of shit and how people don't respect her and everything and all that. And it's like, I've seen another side of you. So, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand why she's still so surprised and why she still gets so aggravated and why it bothers her so deeply with a burning passion when people do certain things. When, most of these people don't know you. They don't know you from a can of fucking paint. And most of them aren't going to take the time and interest to be involved with you because our society and culture, with men at least, is, hey, do you want to fuck? No, I don't want to fuck you. Okay, slut, go die. That's usually the interactions men and women have online. And am I wrong?
No, it's true.
And sending unwarranted dick pics.
I mean, for the most part, nowadays, it's like, people just want to hook up.
That's where I'm at.
We've hit a point where it's like, our lives are so busy that you don't have time.
It's becoming worse than the Japanese work life, because the Japanese work life is you work 16 and 18 hours a day. And Japan, they don't care how quality your work is. All they care about is how many hours you put in. And then the social part of it is you'll work from like 6 a.m. to 6 or 8 p.m., maybe even later, and then you're expected to go out drinking with some of your coworkers because you're going to be spending most of your life with your coworkers, so you want to have a good relationship with them. You don't want to have a bad day or have a rivalry with one of them because of how much time you're spending around them. So you go out and drink and socialize with them, then you have to go to bed, get 3 to 4 hours of sleep, get the fuck up, and go do it all over the fuck again. And then on top of that, who's going to want to date in that kind of lifestyle where you're literally doing nothing but working and sleeping?
Right.
So that's why their population's on the fucking decline. That's why most of them are choosing to have relationships with video game characters or just enjoying anime women and enjoying that kind of emotional connection with something that's completely on their terms and fits within their timetable. Because if you get married or if you try and have a girlfriend, how are you going to really have a relationship with them or together when neither one of you are going to be around each other for that much time? The only reason you're going to come together is, okay, we're going to get married for the sole purpose of having a kid, and that's it. And, and we're getting to that where we're literally working for fucking nothing. We're working for bullshit amount of pay when, the minimum wage was instituted to take care of all of your bare minimum needs so you can afford a shitty place for yourself to live and afford enough food so you don't starve.
Perfect system.
And everyone wants to argue. It's like, oh, okay, well, you have an entry-level position or you should go to schooling and get a better job. It's like, the bare bones and the actual meaning and explanation for most of our systems in place were there for legitimate reasons. And now everything's been pushed off to the back burner, and it's aggravating how most things work, especially like for Pennsylvania right now. Our minimum wage is only $7.50. Everywhere around us is at least $10 bare minimum for the minimum wage. But our area will scale all the prices up to meet minimum wage, so there's no real difference. So,
Right.
if we go up to $10 an hour, what they'll probably do is jack all the prices of everything up, revoke the dollar
Yeah,
menu.
Milk goes up. Yeah, I know.
They'll revoke the dollar menu.
We're $7.25 here.
Minimum
wage is $7.25 where I'm at. So I feel you.
And I need to get a car, but I have no time or money considering the hours at
You can't
work.
afford insurance. You can't afford insurance, let alone car payments, because insurance is rigged for males.
Yeah.
All right. So hey, I've created a default class. So I should go to my components.
I've been streaming this whole time.